It is General Leia Organa Saturday evening. Come, let us meditate like a Jedi. Let us discuss mental illness and meditation. An individual wrote, enumerating his symptoms, which he attributed to mental illness. And they didn't sound like mental illness to me. They sounded like physical illness to me. Physical illness compounded by medical gaslighting. And that's a real problem. A handful of centuries ago, unknown medical disorders, and most of them were unknown, were attributed to demons and the like. 100 years later, or 200 years later, they were attributed to undealt with neurosis or childhood trauma. Now those exact same ailments are seen for what they are. Psychological symptoms of physiological disorders. I have had a constellation of symptoms my entire life that have been beating the hell out of me. And the pain I experienced was compounded by lazy-minded physicians, quick to accuse me of malingering and having various and sundry personality disorders. I am so very grateful that there is a minority of physicians that recognize that when one has both ADHD and autism, and when one is then infected with Epstein-Barr virus, it can create a host of symptoms together as a team that one would not experience individually. Last summer, I received, I forgot the exact word for it, but I was given an array of tests from professionals whose expertise lay in that area. And it was determined that, yes, in fact, I did have ADHD, had autism, and then me and my medical advocate pored over my records and found out that many of my health disorders could be attributed to comorbidities of the above. Did that diagnosis make my symptoms go away? No, they didn't. But it helped me to develop useful strategies to manage those symptoms. I'm a vegan, but I'm going to use a hunting turn of phrase. Barking up the wrong tree. If a hunting dog is barking up the wrong tree, the hunter will not be able to find the quarry will escape, and the hunter and his family will go hungry. If that persists, eventually the hunter and his family will starve to death. You and I only have so much time, energy, and resources. And if we squander what time, energy, and resources we have on faulty definitions, we're going to exhaust ourselves and not have the wherewithal to develop useful strategies to cope with our challenges. I've said all that to say this. If you don't have a great physician, you can find one. You can go to pcrm.com/find-a-doctor. That's a great start. If you have a doctor and you want to find people who specialize in the type of disorders that I mentioned tonight, you might want to go to the to a website of physicians and psychiatrists and psychologists who specialize in that. I think it's ndtherapy.com. That is a fabulous resource. So long story short, meditation is splendid, but it's not a panacea. And not every difficult to diagnose medical problem is a figment of our imagination or a maladaptation. It can often be a comorbidity of a heretofore undiagnosed or misdiagnosed physiological disorder. So please do what you can to gather unto yourself a team of medical hotshots who can help you through this.